Welcome to this slow flow to de-stress and release tight muscles. We begin in a comfortable seated position, taking a few moments to notice the natural breath. As you're ready, bringing peace fingers between the brows, closing the right nostril as you inhale through the left. Close the left nostril, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right nostril, exhale through the left nostril. Inhale through the left nostril, exhale through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril, exhale through the left nostril. Inhale through the left nostril. And continue alternating here. Exhaling through the left nostril as you release the hands back down, bringing right ear to right shoulder. Maybe drawing the chin towards the chest and up to the sky, moving back and forth here. And then maybe circling the chin all the way over to the left. Once again, maybe bringing chin up to the sky, down to the chest. Circling the head and neck back through center. Inhale, arms reaching to the sky, finding length. Exhale, twisting to the right, looking over the shoulder. With each inhale, finding length. And with each exhale, maybe twisting just a little bit deeper. On an inhale, coming back through center, arms reaching to the sky, finding length. Exhale, twisting to the left. Once again, with each inhale, finding length through the spine. And with each exhale, maybe twisting a little bit deeper. And inhale, coming back through center, arms overhead. Exhale, palms together to heart center. Be taking a moment to set an intention for this practice. As you're ready, coming to all fours, wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Taking a few cat-cows here. Exhale as you round the spine. Inhale as you look to the sky, belly down to the mat. Alternating at the pace of your breath. As you're ready, tucking toes under and pressing to downward facing dog. Continue taking full belly breaths here, heels towards the mat. Imagine hugging the elbows towards each other, shoulders down the back. Breathing deep into all sides of the body. And an exhale, stepping right foot between the hands at the top of the mat. Dropping the back knee down, untucking the toes, and staying here on the fingertips. Pressing firmly into both feet. Breathing into the front body. On an exhale, shifting your weight back, taking a hamstring stretch. Squaring hips to the top of the mat, flexing that right foot. Walking the hands back towards the body as much as you need to find length through the spine. Breathing into any tension through the hamstring, the back of that right leg. And an inhale, shifting the weight forward. Hands to the inside of that foot, heel toe the right foot out to the side, maybe opening up the foot like a book. And maybe staying on the hands or coming down to the forearms, lizard pose. Breathing into any tension. Exhale, blowing it away. As you're ready, planting those hands back, tucking back toes under, lifting the knee, and carefully pressing back into downward facing dog. Taking full breaths here. As you're ready, stepping left foot between the hands at the top of the mat, untucking the back toes. Once again, keeping fingertips on the mat, maybe tenting the fingers here. Pressing firmly through both feet, relieving any pressure from the back knee. Breathing into the front body. As you're ready, shifting the weight back, coming into that hamstring stretch, flexing the left foot, squaring hips to the top of the mat, walking those hands in if you need to, finding length through the spine, chest opening towards the toes. As you inhale, shifting that weight forward, hands to the inside of the foot, heel toe the left foot out to your side, maybe opening that foot like a book. Maybe staying on the hands or releasing down to the forearms. Breathing into any tension and blowing it away as you exhale. As you're ready, planting those palms, tucking back toes under, lifting the knee, pressing back, downward facing dog. Breathing deeply here. On an inhale, looking between the hands, coming to the tips of the toes and walking those feet forward. Planting the feet. Taking a fold here, placing the hands entirely under the feet, toes all the way to the wrists. Taking a deep bend through the knees if you need to. Chest coming towards the legs, crown of the head reaching to the mat. Breathing in the back body. Releasing those hands, rolling the spine up here, head and neck coming up last. And as you come back, rolling the shoulders back and down, palms facing forwards. Inhale, arms overhead. And taking hold of the left wrist, taking a side stretch. Breathing into that side body. As you come back through center, grabbing hold of the opposite wrist, taking a side stretch. Breathing into that side body. Inhale back through center, releasing the arms back down, rolling the shoulders up, back and down. Hands coming to the hips and stepping the right foot forward, left foot back, squaring the hips to the top of the mat, extending fully through both legs. And then folding forward here, hinging from the hips, so keeping the spine long, chest open. Maybe hands down to the mat or hands together behind the back body, palms together, fingers pointing to the head. Rounding through the back body as you release in this pose. Pressing through the feet as you come all the way back up and taking a small back bend here. Lifting the chest. If you need to for stability, keeping that chin slightly tucked. Releasing the hands to the hips, coming to face the side of your mat. Bringing a wide stance, toes out, heels in, hands to the insides of the legs, and exhale, right shoulder forward. Using those hands to push the legs open, finding a stretch here. Continue pressing that right shoulder forward, twisting through the back body. On an inhale, coming back through center, and exhale, pressing that left shoulder forward. Continue using the hands to open the legs, engaging the muscles to open the legs back as well. Breathing here. Coming back through center, hands to the hips, and facing the opposite side of your mat, taking that pyramid pose on the opposite side. So hands to the hips, exhale, folding forward with a long spine, legs extended. Hands to the mat or maybe behind the back, and then rounding forward here. Pressing firmly through both feet, legs engaged. As you're ready, firmly pressing through those feet all the way back up. Once again, taking that back bend, chin to the chest for stability. Breathing into the front body. And releasing those hands, stepping the feet wide apart on the mat, toes out, heels in. Hands coming overhead on you, and inhale and exhale, palms together in front of heart center, sinking all the way down to a yogi squat. Engaging the legs here, so pressing through those heels, engaging the glutes as the hips and the pelvis become heavy to the mat. Pressing into the palms, chest lifting, shoulders back. Releasing hands towards the mat. Lifting the hips. Stepping the feet to the center of the mat. And then crossing the left leg over the right. Folding forward. Notice the sensation of this pose. If you feel stable, maybe grabbing hold of opposite elbow, letting the upper body hang heavy. Releasing those arms if they're folded. Inhale as you come back through center, and then crossing right foot over the left, rounding forward once again. On an inhale, looking forward, uncrossing those legs, planting the palms, stepping back into a downward facing dog. Holding it strong here, pressing firmly, and maybe notice how your body is feeling in this down dog compared to the beginning of the class. On an exhale, bringing right knee towards the right wrist, laying the shin across the mat, untucking back toes, finding length through the spine for a moment as you even out the hips. And as you exhale, releasing forward in pigeon pose. Breathing into any tension through the outside of that right hip. On an inhale, walking hands back into the body, tucking back toes under, lifting the knee, and stepping back to downward facing dog. This time exhale, left knee towards the left wrist, shin across the mat, untucking the back toes, finding length through the spine as you even out the hips, and then maybe folding forward as you exhale, resting forehead on the mat or on stacked arms. Breathing into any tightness through that left hip. On an inhale, walking hands back in towards the body, tucking back toes under, lifting the knee, pressing back to downward facing dog. Shifting your weight forward and slowly making your way onto your belly. Bringing the arms out in front of you for support. Left forearm across the mat and then reaching back to that right foot. Maybe flipping your grip to fingers facing forwards. Bringing heel towards the hip, breathing into the stretch. And notice if you're sinking down into that front shoulder. See if you can press through the forearm, lift the chest. And releasing that leg down, bringing right forearm across the mat. And then reaching back to that left foot. Heel towards the hip, maybe flipping the grip here. Notice what's happening with that right shoulder. See if you can create some space between the shoulder and the right ear. Releasing that left foot. And then coming into a Sphinx pose here, forearms supporting you, or maybe walking the hands in, extending the arms fully. Lifting up, breathing into the front of the body. Pressing into the tops of the feet. And as you exhale, slowly lowering down, hands to either side of the chest, carefully pressing yourself back, knees apart, toes together in a child's pose. Breathing into the back body, resting the forehead. On an inhale, walking the hands in towards the body. And then taking your time to come and lay on your back with legs extended. As you come to your back, hugging the right knee towards the chest. And then bringing right arm out to your side at shoulder height. On an exhale, twisting that leg over to the left, looking over the right shoulder. Breathing into that twist. Coming back through center, releasing that right leg out. Exhale, left knee hugging towards the chest. Left arm out to your side as you twist the knee over to the right. Breathing into that twist. Inhaling back through center. Hugging both knees into the chest, maybe taking a gentle rock side to side, massaging the back body. On an inhale, right arm overhead, rolling onto your side, and making your way back into a comfortable seated position. Hands to the knees, palms face down. Maybe rolling the shoulders back and down. Rooting down through the sits bones. Taking full belly breaths. And closing this practice how we began. Peace fingers between the brows and beginning that alternate nostril breathing. The next time you exhale through your left nostril, releasing the hands, palms face down. Taking a few moments to notice how you feel in your body. Maybe thanking yourself for showing up to your mat today. Maybe checking in with that intention that you set for today's practice. And if you'd like, carrying it with you throughout the rest of your day. On an inhale, arms coming up overhead. And exhale, palms through heart center. Namaste.